Hi guys, it's me again. Welcome back to another video. And if you haven't yet, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, let's ride home together. Sin alters our perception. Sin also molds our perception. If it's one thing that I do not like, it is a highly self-righteous Christian who acts like they do no wrong. I don't like it. Now, people will look at you the way how you talk. Not necessarily that you're saying foul things, but the tone of your voice, the way you joke, like they look at your personality, they look at the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, and just assume that you are not a Christian. They will look at you and say, no Christian is supposed to be wearing all those labels, or Christians are not supposed to dress the way you dress, not supposed to put yourself together like that. Whereas sometimes you can't help the way how you look in certain things. You can have a girl who is stick thin in a bodycon dress, and then you can have another person with curves in the same dress, and people will think that, hey, this is appropriate. This is not people look at the person with the curves and be like, okay, this dress is not appropriate for this setting. But they'll look at the one that is thick and the same kind of dress, same dress, and think it's okay because of the way their body is shaped. Or they'll look at the one who is curvy and be like, you're not a Christian, because if you were, you wouldn't be in this dress. We were born naked. When we die and we're in the morgue before they dress us for a funeral, all that is over our bodies is a sheet. If there is even a sheet, you're naked. Because of sin, people think that being naked is something bad. If I'm going to the beach, I'm wearing a bathing suit. How dare, because someone has a bathing suit on, you're gonna say they're not a Christian? What are they supposed to wear to the beach? I don't get it. I don't understand. And it's always other Christians that are tearing Christians down. People in the world can say whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's not about, yes, you should be living your life as an example for people that are out there in the world. But the way Christians tear Christians down, it makes people that are in the world not want to be in church. And think about it. There are some people who are out in the world who dress a certain type of way. We're not talking about half naked, or we're not talking about ass out and all that, but they like nice things, and they like close-fitting things. But church people make them feel like you can't be in church and dress this way. Your garments has nothing to do with your heart. Your garments has nothing to do with who you are on the inside. Because we keep judging people for the way they look on the outside, and their hearts are probably cleaner than ours. God might be looking at this person, even though they are not Christians, and they are not in church, and they are not baptized, and say this person deserves to go to heaven more than you do. We need to stop judging people because of the outward, and we need to stop telling Christians they're not setting good examples because of how they dress, when our outward appearance should have nothing to do with our walk with God. We need to stop it. We need to stop acting like we're holier than thou. If somebody is not walking outside naked because to society being naked is wrong, if somebody's not walking outside naked, leave these people alone so they can live their lives. Leave them alone. I was on a cruise in June, and one of my outfits that I wore, if I should ever post that on social media, maybe I would be crucified, even though my husband was there and my husband was okay with it. I would probably be crucified for wearing that on vacation. How are you going to tell someone their bathing suit is inappropriate for the beach when their butt is covered, their boobs covered? Like, what are they supposed to wear to the beach? How are you going to tell someone who's on vacation you can't be in shorts because you're a Christian? How do you do that? Leave people alone so that they can live their own lives. Leave people alone to serve God how they feel like serving God. Their walk with God is between them and God. Nothing to do with you. Mind the business that pays you. Leave people alone. Leave all judgment to God. And if you don't like seeing what they're wearing, close your eyes. And if you think they're not good Christians, or Christians aren't supposed to be wearing what they're wearing or doing what they're doing, then show them. But this passing judgment and trying to use your perception to convince people they are doing wrong in the eyes of God when you are not God, let God convict these people. Let God speak to them directly and tell them, hey, you shouldn't be having fun. You shouldn't be going to the beach. And if you do go to the beach, wear your Sunday best to the beach, because a bathing suit is not it. Let God come and talk to these people. But leave these people alone so they can live their lives. Yeah, I do not like self-righteous Christians. I do not like holier than thou Christians. I do not like Christians who operate like they don't sin. I don't like it. Because God's word tells you you sin even when you think you're not sinning. So I don't like it. And people shouldn't be telling people, oh yeah, you sin and that is a sin. What sin should I be committing? Because like there's one sin that is bigger than the other. I wish we would stop. We need to stop. I wish we really would stop. But I am home and I am on a mission. So I'll see you guys in the next one.